Do you know what day is it today? It is Abominable Book Club Day. If you are new here, Abominable Book Club is a UK horror subscription box that includes 2 new books. One of them will usually be a brand new release. It also includes 1 mystery second-hand book, and the Full Gods box, like I have, also includes other bits and bobs that I will show you. This is Michelle's Melancholia, where we read books to fear and shed a tear, and today we'll be finding out what's inside this box. Let me give you the first peek. The first thing I see, which is also very noisy, is this striped baggie, and this is where our drinks are packed. And we have the usual, some instant coffee, a hot chocolate, and 2 of these fancy teas that are actually pretty good. Then we have a snack, and we have one of my favorites, which is caramel fudge, and this one has Cornish sea salt. I don't know if fudge is different in the UK and in the US, but the UK fudge is honestly so delicious. I was going to eat a piece, but I literally just brushed my teeth, so maybe not right now. Okay, it's actually too tempting. It's so creamy and delicious. The other non-book fun bit that we have in the box is an enamel pin, and I think this is my favorite one ever. This is the cutest thing I've seen. You know how I love anatomical imagery, and this is an anatomical heart, and it freaking has glitter on it, and it's purple. I usually put the enamel pins on my work lanyard, but this is just too cute for that, so now I actually don't know where I want to put it. Please give me any recommendations. I could do on a jacket maybe. I don't know, but I'm so in love with these. And also the little tag says dead inside but cute AF. Look at its little face! The first book I see is the mystery second-hand book, and this comes individually wrapped. And I'll open this at the very end because it's mine and I think everyone's favorite part. This one is really thin, which makes me think it cannot be a Dean Koontz, it cannot be a Richard Lehman, I don't think it's a Stephen King, so I have no idea what this could be and I'm super intrigued. If I had to guess, I would say maybe a copy of a classic like Dracula or Frankenstein, but I have no idea. We'll find out later. The first book we have is our new release, and I actually had the suspicion that this was going to be in the box, and it is The Salt Grows Heavy by Cassandra Kho. I really want to read this one because if you've been watching my videos, I recently read Into the Drowning Deep by Mira Grant, which is a mermaid horror, and I absolutely loved it, and I want more mermaid horror, which is the case for this one. However, this author's previous book didn't get very good reviews to the point that I never read it, but I'm pretty sure this has been much more well received, and it's only tiny, so I could even do it in a day. This cover is stunning though. Fleeing the downfall of an empire, a mermaid and her plague doctor companion escape into the eerie shadows of a wintry forest. That seems kind of random. Amongst the bark and snow, they are drawn into ancient games for ageless children, a murderous hunt of blood and sacrifice, deep in the woods where 3 who call themselves saints rule over them all like gods. Trapped in a feverish nightmare of masked monsters, stitches and surgeons, and needle teeth, the mermaid must embrace all of her cruelty and hungers to free the children. I have no idea what's going on with this description. It sounds like the most random collection of things, but it says stitches and surgeons, and I do love some medical horror, so I'm actually pretty excited for this. The next book, which is a new book but not a new release, is Patricia Wants to Cuddle by Samantha Allen. This comes with a signed book plate, and I'm pretty happy with this because I almost bought this in a bookshop the other day, so now I'm glad I didn't. Renee should be thrilled to have been chosen as one of the final 4 contestants in The Catch, the world's biggest reality show. But now that she, the other contestants, and Jeremy the Catch have arrived on the remote wooded island for the final show, Renee is starting to wonder if there is something wrong. Is she taking a bigger risk than she'd thought? And as she and the other contestants begin their final challenges, they slowly realize that the island they've been taken to is hiding a terrifying secret, one that could make the final elimination event all too real. I have this suspicion that this is a horror comedy, but not at all sure, so I'll I'll be looking forward to find out if it is. We always get 2 bookmarks. One is the classic Abominable bookmark, and it has a horror microfiction in the back written by one of the guys who run the company. And the other one always has some type of artwork. This time we have what seems to be stills from a movie called A Version on Psycho. I'm not familiar, but on one side we have these axe, and on the other side an axe-wielding man. I really don't know what this is, but I like it. And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's open this up and see if I guessed correctly. And I did kind of guess correctly. It is The Woman in Black by Susan Hill, so it is kind of like a horror classic. The only thing is that I absolutely hate these movie tie-in covers. Like, this is so ugly. But to be fair, I don't care that much. I've actually been wanting to read this book for a while, so I think this is the type of book that I will read soon, and then I'll probably just put it in a little free library. But honestly, I think this is a nice change from what I usually get. That is all for today. Please leave me a comment telling me anything you want about the contents of this box or anything else you want to chat about. And I guess I'll just see you in my next video. Bye!